Okay, there are 3 different ways that we can classify cells. The first way that we can classify them is either eukaryote or prokaryote. And the way you can remember eukaryote is you are a eukaryote. An example of eukaryotes are plants, also people. An example of a prokaryote is bacteria. The main difference between a eukaryote and a prokaryote is that a eukaryote has a nucleus. It's kind of like the brain of the cell. And a prokaryote just has some free-floating DNA. It's just kind of like floating around in there. Eukaryote is more advanced, and most eukaryotes are multicellular, and most prokaryotes are single-cellular. Is it given? Okay. So that brings us to our second way of classifying cells. They can either be unicellular. Uni means what? One. Or they can be multicellular. More than one. Good. Yes, it's a stylus. All right, multicellular. So those are 2 more ways of classifying, or one of the other ways of classifying cells. So you can have a prokaryote or a eukaryote. They could be unicellular or multicellular. And then the third way of classifying cells is how they feed themselves. If they're an autotroph, they're a producer and they can make their own food. Auto means self. If they're a heterotroph, they have to get their food from a different source. Hetero means different. So auto means self, and hetero means different. Now then, what do you think plants are classified as? Autotroph, right. So here's a plant, here's my little flower. What do you think people are classified as? Heterotroph, right. People are heterotrophs. Right? All right, so people, we can classify them 3 ways. What do you think they are? Eukaryote, prokaryote? Eukaryote. Remember, you can remember that because you are a eukaryote. Are people multicellular or unicellular? Multi. And are people autotrophs or heterotrophs? Heterotrophs. Now then, a plant, let's change this to a plant. The flower. Plants are also eukaryotes and multicellular, but what kind of, how do they feed themselves? They're autotrophs. Autotrophs.